Hi, what and welcome back to Football Manager, where we take part in the final game of the championship against Reading at Croft Park. We're guaranteed safety. In fact, we're guaranteed to finish 15th or 16th as it stands. A draw will be enough for 15th. Birmingham failing to win will be enough for 15th. The interesting part is at the top and bottom, I guess. Swansea, Portsmouth plays Swansea at Portsmouth, needing to win. And at the top of the table, Stoke need to win, and Huddersfield need to match or win, or hope that Stoke fail to win. But then goal difference comes in. That's basically a tricky one. They need to match the result of Stoke, I would say, to secure themselves automatic promotion. Playoff spot's a little less interesting, 3 points difference, but the goal difference is huge. So you'd imagine Fulham would secure that easy enough. Let's crack on. We've got a game against Reading. Birmingham play Barnsley. I'd expect them to win, so we need to avoid defeat. So Walcott's out, he's picked up an injury. So I think we'll bring Sanderson back in. I think we'll... Do we stick with Wright? He played alright last time out. Or do we go? No, we'll go a Gungbo. We'll go with our preferred team. Is Da Costa fit and ready? Yes, he is. He can come in for Kavanagh. What about left back? Ugalumba is there. Oh, we've got Zanella. Yeah, I think we'll go with Zanella. Then we've got Rossiter in midfield as an anchor man. I'd rather play Bove if Bove is available. He is indeed. Bove in there. I think we'll give Hume a game as a register. Right, Phillips, Capani will keep his place. Weiss is going to come in as a shadow striker. And I think that is the strongest team that we have on paper at the moment. What about Rossiter in for Deriva? Sanders is there. Ugalumba in for Wright. Broha is going to come in for Ridley. Glow for Kavanagh. And what do we do about Manvillian? Looks like he has to miss out. Okay, so that's the team. Avoid defeat if we can. Just one place higher up. There it goes. Tackle by Zanella. Weiss brings it away down the left. Beats his man again. Cuts inside. Crosses. Rocchi straight at Mendy. Right, Phillips. Dobson clears. Da Costa to Hume. Inside to Bove. Oh, goes across and gives it to Atali a tail. However that is pronounced. He tries to square it and Bove brings it away. Right, Phillips to Weiss. Finds Capani. Capani runs, he's looking for his 10th of the season. Straight at Mendy. Of course, if he does score, he gets a £30,000 payoff for hitting his goals target. Which we kind of want to pay. We want them to hit their incentives, bonuses. A Gungbo to Bove, to Vice, to Wright Phillips, to Costa, beats his man, well done, wins a corner. Hume will come across, or is it Capani to take? Vice, Capani, to Wright Phillips, game finish straight at Mendy. Creating some chances, hitting the target, nothing really with conviction yet, but maybe this will be the one. Wright Phillips throws it in, Dobson clears, Ngoy gives it to Campbell, gets clattered by Sanderson, but Amamu plays it into Atali. Crosses, Amamu straight to Barlow. So, a good home game, looks like we might have sold out the stadium. Fortunately, Wright Phillips has picked up an injury, so we'll bring D'Amico on instead of Broha, just for a change. See what he can do. To Costa, to Bove. Tries to switch it, but gives it away. Gets the ball back, interestingly enough. Sanderson, Bove, all the way back to Barlow. Patient, 25 minutes gone, goes long. Dobson wins the header, it's picked up by Capani, given to Vice. All the way back to Zanella, gives it to Hume. Gungbo brings it over halfway with Capani. He's going to hit one. Oh, he does, and what a way to get his goal bonus. He hit that with some venom. Not sure anyone really gets a foot in. No, but he does beat the keeper at the near post and he hits it with pace. Good goal. Another good goal for Capani. He scored a few of them. Moore crosses away by Bove. Ngoy to Dobson. Reading up to build. Aguilar. And Dobson switches it left. Eastwood. And Mamu with a shot from the edge of the area. High and wide. Barlow. Gives the ball away. Eastwood plays it forward. Campbell's in behind. Good block by Gungbo. Capani to Vice and away. Rocchi. Oh, looked like he had space to run into there. Come Reading again. Capani's picked up a knock, which is a bruised knee. D'Amico brings it away down the right though. Beats his man. Nope. Man gets a foot on the ball and concedes the corner. Capani will take. Crosses. It's away. Vice has it. Shoots. Oh, good save by Mendy. Throw in. Zanella to Vice. Vice beats his man. Capani hits the defender. Hume hits the defender. And Reading bring it away. Amamu brings it forward. Finds Ngoy down the left. Cross hits the defender. D'Amico keeps it in. Gives it to Sanderson. Looks like Capani's going to be okay. Might need a few days off after the game, but it's the last game of the season, so as long as it's not a lasting injury, then we're happy. Birmingham are only drawing at home to Barnsley, so at the moment we've got a 2-goal cushion effectively, and they need to score, and so do Reading, to stop us from finishing in our current position, which is 15th, I think. Barlow goes long. Rocchi in space picks it up. Is he going to fire? Oh, defender gets a block in. We might switch things around a bit as Birmingham take the lead now through Danny Ings. So Vice is going to swap with Rocchi. Going to play Poacher, so just switch those two around, see if it changes any fortune at all. Approaching 70 minutes gone. We've got a little less attacking. We are going to bring Broha on for the last 15. He's had a good season. But who do we bring him on for? Broha and switch him with Amico. Let's try that. Ten minutes to go. Zanella throws it in to Amico, Capani, Hume. Finds Capani, got Zanella outside him, can pull it back, Capani hits one, nothing comes, Hume puts his shot wide of the post. Broha, chance to cross, pulls it back to Costa, cross, Broha hits it, blocked by the defender in the corner, conceded. Now what we didn't look at is, have we managed to sell the ground? Oh, the Costa has picked up an injury. But I wanted to bring an attacker on. Which is a shame. Glow to come on for the Costa. Five minutes of injury time, of which 3 remain. To go forward. Capani now brings it away. Got a chance to square it. Rocchi's inside. Can't find them both. To Amico. There's Bove. McGlaw outside. Broha gets into the area. Goes wide to McGlaw. McGlaw can cross. Blocked by Etal. And he concedes a throw. That should be the game one. One last chance to add to the score. McGlaw to Broha, McGlaw to Bove, crosses, away by Aguilar. Zanella picks up the loose ball, content to run down the clock. Nope, finds Capani, concedes a corner, no time for that, that's the full time whistle. Finish off at home with a win. Great Gabriel Capani, goal the difference, gets him his 30 grand bonus, I think it is, for 10 goals. All in all, very useful. Confirms 15th place. Birmingham also won their game. Portsmouth looked like they failed to win. They did. They got beaten at home late on by Swansea. Moved Swansea up to 19th, and Portsmouth are relegated. Stoke got a point against Blackburn, which means they needed Huddersfield to lose, which they did at home to Crystal Palace. 2-0 until the final minute, and then pulled it back to 2-1, but no more than a consolation goal. So Huddersfield, here we go on the right, Huddersfield into the playoffs on the same points as Stoke. Stoke get there on goal difference. Crystal Palace moved to 95 points in their championship winning season. But the important statistic for us, 15th place, 55 points, 15 wins, 10 draws, 21 defeats. Maybe a few more draws would have been a better balance, but all in all, we set a target at the start of the season of 54 to say 54 would be safe, and we got 55. So very pleased with that. Injury worry for the Costa, potentially serious injury. Have to see. Fulham get their playoff spot. Never really in doubt. Costa out for 4 to 5 weeks. Mario Phillips out for 3 to 4 weeks. Capani out for 1 or 2 days. And another good goal for him, so we'll big him up for that. Should have got his oh, maybe he didn't get a goal bonus for that. Could have swore he was 1 away. Portsmouth got relegated. There we go. Let's have a quick look in. Yeah, so these statistics have changed, which is rather weird. But we were definitely predicted to go down. We were odds-on favourite, I think 5 to 1 on to get relegated. So we've done really well there. Luton, Portsmouth, and Sunderland, obviously 3 of the 5 favourites. If we look at past positions, see Sunderland really set the stall out around here. There we go, that's the thumping off us. We however never dropped below 20th. So, you know, obviously a bit of a challenge here, but won some games to take us up and out of trouble. Very pleasing. Pompey and Swansea we can look at to show their respective performances, and you know, changing hands all the time at the end there. Let's have a quick look at the rules. I don't think we get any money for this. No, we don't. But here, structure. That just tells you the structure of the actual league. Stadiums, we know about that. In terms of attendance, we're struggling. Sponsorship income, we're down near the bottom as well. But if we go to history, no stats, team detailed, and we go attendances, average attendance, Stoke up there on nearly 30,000. Sunderland just behind on 28.5 despite finishing bottom. They didn't sell out one game. Brentford sold out all 20 of their 23 home games. That's pretty good going. We 92% attendance, 6 sellouts, finished 15th. So, you know, tiny fan base compared to everyone else. Average attendance by capacity. Oh, look at all this. We're up there, but that's because of the small stadium. And yeah, so average attendance, we were less than half of the team above us. So, and then we look at salary per annum. 50 million there, give or take, for Palace. Way down there on 5 million. So huge differences between the clubs. but we've managed to secure our place for next season. Both set initial budgets, give us a little bit more to spend. Nothing really to do at the moment. The loan report is in. We've got all these players to integrate back into the squad. Can I move them back up? Oh, that's annoying. There should be a button to select all. Maybe there is, maybe I'm being dim. Squad. Move to senior. If I clicked on that one and then I held shift. Yeah, it's me. There was an easier way of doing it, never mind. So they all move up to the first team. We'll move Romero back down because he's been released. Manvelian training report. Development. Okay. So senior squad. There we go. Loads of players due to disappear. Fafana is listed. Let's have a look at full player status. Okay. Value wise, Rocchi, our most valuable player. Okay, let's push on a little, see if there's any news comes up. Stoke promoted. Schedule for the under 23s, under 18s. Have a week left. 2 games to go. Can't really do anything other than mid-table. Vice has completed his intensive language course. Broha making progress. Homegrown players update. Leo Fish is going to be there, but sorry, he's going to be trained in Nation. Oh, don't really care about that. Wouldn't be at the club very long. He's not good enough. Under 18s win to go 5th. Sam Howe and Chris Cross. The goals. Fulham in the first leg of the playoffs with a last minute penalty, 3-2 against Huddersfield now. Can Huddersfield really miss out on automatic promotion? On promotion after missing out on the last day of the season. Reading Brighton. Reading dominate. Wow. 4-0 inside 43 minutes. Brighton pull one back in the second half. It's going to be tough for either of the away teams to turn around those deficits. Alex Robles could be about to join us apparently. Don't think so. Under 18s finished with a defeat that drops them from 5th to 7th. Bit of a shame, but not a bad season for them. And wow, here we go. Right, youth player poached by Swansea. Okay. Don't know if you can actually stop that or not. Sanderson named him Blyth overall best 11. Okay. Where is Tom Herdman now? Oh, he's decided to retire. Charlie Ball retired as well. End of season awards. Player of the season, Walcott. Good for him. Goal of the season was Capani. We'll have a watch of that. That's against Nottingham Forest. Is this the 65-yard run? It is. Finish. Look at that finish. What confidence. Signing of the season, Manvelian. Player of the season, obviously, Walcott. Top scorer was Rocchi on 14. Sanders got a good average. Capani with 9 assists and 10 goals. It's not bad going. Rossiter, good pass completion. Player of the match awards, Capani. Yellow cards, not one you want, but Wright Phillips won that with 9. No Glumber, not one you want, he won it with 2. Performed well everywhere except really the Carabao Cup, which we kind of threw. Only real embarrassing defeat was Fulham. We lost 4-0. Match of the season, 2-1 against Birmingham. Not sure I agree with that. We beat Sunderland 7-1, mate. Blyth side of 2019. Where are they now? Doesn't really care. Squad dynamics. Wright Phillips, Human, Sanders, all team leaders. Club vision and expectations meeting. They want to keep us in the Sky Bet Championship for the next 5 years. Accept that vision. End of season team meeting we'll come back to. End of season injury report, yeah, Rossiter and Sanderson, we knew about that. End of season break. Come back the 23rd of June. Training camp. So where do we want to go? The current plans would be in the northeast. What about the Algarve? There we go. End of season team meeting. All we've got left to do. Let's do it. Okay. Good next season, I think we're in a position to avoid a relegation battle. No, we'll be in a battle, alright. Staving off threat of relegation, we're going to work hard to make sure we're well clear of that. No, good next season, we're in a good position to avoid relegation. The season is over, and it's time for you to go off. What is it over? So, hard battle against relegation next year. Yep, nailed it. Pleased with that. Okay, when is the final? The finals today, so let's see what the results. Oh, sorry, no, that's the second leg. So we'll see how the second legs turn out. What? Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I got ahead there. So I read board cancel expansion plans. Right. They're not going to do that. We already knew that they were going to do this. But it's now going to take them 8 months, which is longer than they told me. And now they're building a new stadium. Suitable sites and possible investors. Main reason behind the decision was Spartans' current ground is no venue with poor corporate facilities. So I'm not sure what that means. I would have rather than expanded the stadium, because this could take a long time. So improved training facilities, they're doing that, but it's going to be delayed a bit. Was meant to be done in October, it's now going to be done January. And I'm not going to get my stadium expansion. That's really frustrating. Anyway, that is what it is. Brighton with it all to do at home to Reading. Oh, they got 2, but they couldn't get the 3rd. So Brighton are out. Huddersfield with it all to do at home to Fulham. Oh, went to extra time and Fulham won it on penalties. So Huddersfield from an automatic spot on the last day of the season to not even making the playoff final. Fulham will play Reading. There wasn't much in it between those two that season. When will that game take place? Monday the 19th? Or will it be Monday the 26th, something like that? Monday the 26th. Right, we'll call that the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining. Bit disappointing about the stadium and things like that. We're going to have to see quite what the impact there is. It's never usually a smooth process, but we'll keep an eye over the summit to see what their plans are. And we will, you know, they should have really looked at a ground share. You know, there should be options around that. Let's have a look. We're still only considered favoured personnel. That's unbelievable. You know, Gateshead playing a stadium of 11,800. We could share with those. You know, we could have even applied to share with Newcastle. But anyway, that's where we're at. I can't believe I'm still only considered. You know, to be the same as the likes of Callum Hume and Charlie Ball, which is disappointing, but that's where we're at. We'll have to see what's going to happen with this stadium. We hope that we can have under soil heating and things like that. We hope it's a grass surface because that would enable us for the Premier League. Capacity wise, we want it to be huge, but importantly, it would be nice if they named it after me. We'll have to see. Until next time, stay safe. Bye bye.